Back in the year preview show here in Northern Kentucky. We're at Longneck in Wilder, Kentucky, and finally the Highlands Bluebirds are up here. Coach Mueller not able to make it, but we got three of their finest along with Adam Weinel and Drake Bruns, who both made the preseason All-Tri-State team up here, and also Austin Sheehan, one of their top wide receivers. We'll start with Adam. Adam, first of all, congratulations on being selected to the All-Tri-State team. Huge year last year for a kicker. I mean, you're in a lot of situations where you're a hero or you're kind of the scapegoat of the game, those big kicks. What's that feeling like, and what's that pressure like, and do you enjoy being in that spotlight where you know you have a direct impact on the outcome of the game?
Well, I love playing competitively. I practice every kick like it's a game-winning field goal, just to take some of that pressure off, and I just like playing competitively. So.
Adam, as you look at your career, I mean, with so many extra points and field goals attempted last season, you now got a chance to play at the next level. What did you do in the off season to prepare you to take the game after this year to college if you need to play?
Well, I try to kick about every day, and I went to a lot of different camps throughout the summer. I was out of town almost every weekend, just trying to make myself better.
All right, and to your right is Austin Sheehan, wide receiver. Austin, you guys, Will Bardo starts out last year as the quarterback. Pat Tolles comes in after Bardo's injury, and now he's sort of got a year of familiarity with the system. All you guys are sort of working together. Where are you as a group right now? I mean, do you guys feel comfortable together? Is the timing there? You, Daniel Gold, Pat, all those guys?
Oh, yeah, we're looking great. Me and Pat just have a great connection, and Gold's looking great, too. And we got Brian Gall also, so we're going to have a good core this year.
Austin, what is it about Highlands, as it is class after class, they continue to produce and perform at this high level? Why do you think that is?
You just got to work hard and keep listening to Coach Mueller, what he says, and if you listen to him, I mean, it'll all work out.
Pat Tolles was featured in our Rising Star article earlier this season, and he mentioned you specifically as that guy who just sort of has that separation speed, and your speed was your biggest attribute. Is that true? I mean, is that what you sort of pride yourself on, is running good routes and getting separation?
Yeah, definitely. You got to practice on the routes every day, and I mean, you got to have speed too to play with wide receivers, so just throw the ball up to me and I'll come down with it.
Next to you, to your right, is Drake Bruns, the fine defensive back. And Drake, your run last year, you went 15 games, and talk a little bit about that run. I mean, it was a special class of seniors. You're a sophomore on that class. How'd they take you under their wings?
Really, I just came in. They just took me up under their wings, and I just went with them. And they held me real well, and I just went with it.
Drake, you guys do something on defense that really seems to mess teams up. Specifically, St. X had a problem this year when you faced them, where there's times on a third down you might not line up a single down lineman, and everyone's just coming from every direction. Do you guys have a name for that? What do you call that? And sort of what's the idea there? Is it just to create mass confusion on the part of the offense?
Well, yes, we call it paper, and we just got everybody lined up and have like certain gaps and everything, and all of our guys just slide to the ball. I mean, it's just great defense by our part and everything. So.
Adam, I want to go back to you. You're the lone senior here off of this squad. The last 3 years, your Bluebirds are 44-1. What is your class talked about, specifically you and your captains, about what you want to do as far as leaving your legacy on this mark in this program?
Well, I mean, we're definitely looking to go undefeated again this year, win another state championship, first ever Highlands 4-peat. And I mean, we got Trinity Friday. We're really looking to beat them too and go 16-0 this year.
Let's go back to Austin real quick. He just talked about the first ever 4-peat. You're around one of the all-time Highlands greats this year. Jared Lorenzen has started to come back, help with the team. First of all, what's that like? A guy who's been successful at the high school where you guys played, the college level in a big way, and then went on and won a Super Bowl with the Giants, I mean, in a backup role, but still was a part of that. What's it like to see sort of the tradition right there in with you, and does he impart any of that on you guys about going for this 4-peat and the national championship that Coach Mueller always talks about?
Well, I'll tell you what, he's an awesome guy, and he knows his stuff. Like, the things he's taught me, I would just never think of knowing at the high school level. He's taught me college, pros, everything, and every day I just learn something new, really.
Drake, one last question before we let you go. Fort Thomas on a Friday night. Tell us about the atmosphere, what it's like as a player to go into that stadium and have that support that you do. It's a really cool place to play football.
Well, it's really crazy actually. You can hardly hear anything out on the field usually, and it's just amazing how many people come out and support us and cheer us on to win games and everything. So it's really fun to play out in the
Good enough. There you have it. The Highlands Bluebirds. Adam Weinel, Austin Sheehan, and Drake Bruns. And man, I got to tell you guys, I appreciate y'all coming out. We appreciate all the schools, Ryle, Newcat, Bellevue, Simon Kenton, Highlands, and who else have I got out there that for the night? I think that's it. Thank you all for coming out tonight. It's a pleasure. This is our first neighborhood preview show of the year. We got 3 more to go. And again, Northern Kentucky should be a really fun year for high school football. I'm Greg Shoemaker for Tri-State Football. I'd like to thank Rick Broering, Dan Clasgens, Chrissy Grove, Brady Labor, and Marty Wilson, wherever he might be. Oh, and my man in the back, our audio master, Nick Wesendorf. Thank you, guys.